What is up, cool kids? My name is Gavin, I'm back with Trainer, back at you again for episode 7 of the Pokemon Naturia Nuzlocke. Now, if you missed last episode, we got a little salty. We got quite salty last episode. We had, specifically in the grinding montage, we had a lot of deaths. But anyway, so let's do a quick team recap, mostly for me because, as you can see, if you don't follow any of my other series, I'm not in my room at home anymore. I am back at school. And see, today is today is Thursday. And where was I going with that? Oh yeah, I got back to school on Sunday, and I have filmed I filmed 3 videos. I filmed 1 PokeRim, 1 VGC, and if I had money I would get a new camera, but I'm pretty broke. Anyway, 1 PokeRim, 1 VGC, and 1 Wi-Fi. But I've not filmed one of these yet, and it has been a very stressful week for me, just very long days. And I probably should be doing things right now for my job, but I'm not. I'm doing this because I need a break. So we're going to take a look at the squads. We have Zilla, our Larvitar, but we got it in a trade, so we cannot nickname it. Oh, excuse me. Level 17 with Rock Tomb, Bulldoze, Bite, and Screech in the Guts ability. Oh, hold on, I'm going to... your defense and special defense are the same. Interesting. Anyway. So we have Fatbat, our Zubat, level 19, with Poison Touch ability, with Wing Attack, Confuse Ray, Leech Life, and Bite. Fatbat is actually really friggin' good. Unfortunately, it doesn't obey me. I think 18 is the level that thing stopped listening to you, and we have Trash Panda who's dead, so it doesn't matter. So we have Derp, our Magikarp, level 13, with Dragon Armor ability. Which, I think I talked about this last episode, but, its Dragon Armor basically gives it an extra Dragon typing without the stab. So, it gives it a weakness to Grass, Fire, Electric, and Water, and a weakness to Dragon, Fairy, and Ice. So for a Gyarados, I think that's a pretty decent trade-off. Because you get, so Grass goes from neutral to resisted, Fire goes from half damage to quarter damage, Water goes from half damage to quarter damage, and Electric goes from 4 to 2, which is livable. However, it does give you weaknesses because all 3 Dragon, Ice, and Fairy were neutral, so we have 3 more weaknesses. But I think it's an okay trade-off. But obviously, since it's level 13 Magikarp, it only has Splash. So we have Lil Spoon, our Kadabra, level 17 with the Profit ability, which sets up an automatic Future Sight when it switches into battle, with just Confusion and Teleport, but that's all she needs. Alright, so we are right outside Kirk's house, getting ready to do some Slowpoke Well shenanigans. Sorry, my headset's a little loud, so I couldn't really hear myself. What is happening? There we go. Sorry. Anyway, who are you? That guy, eh? You want me to make some? I read that so wrong. You want me to make some balls? Sorry, that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Ah, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. I don't even know what this voice is supposed to sound like. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke, old Kurt is on his way. And he sprints off. So we are going to Slowpoke Well, which we do not have an encounter there, so I'm going to check our Pokeballs. Alright, did I have 5? 5 and 4. That's workable. I'm down. Okay, so I'm not even gonna talk to him. So our encounter here is Zubat, so that's dupes. So we can keep re-encountering until we get something besides Zubat. It might take a little bit, but we can do it. Next time I go to the Pokemon Center, I'll take a look at the Rip Squad. Solid. I'll take a look at the Rip Squad and just show what's in there, because it's pretty bad. And by pretty bad I mean extremely bad. Like it's horrible. Because my personal favorite Pokemon on the squad died last episode. Spoilers. But China. I'm not gonna Confusion again because I think that'll bring it down to kill range because of the prophecy future sight thing. So I'm going to switch Pokemon to I'll switch to Derp just to blow a turn. I don't think it's gonna do much at all. Oh, that did absolutely nothing. Okay. Well, now I can't switch Kadabra back in. Ugh. Okay, well, I'll try throwing a Pokeball right now and just see how it goes. Scoreboard. Alright. So you are a male Slowpoke. What do I want to name you? It lazes vacantly near water. If something bites its tail, it won't even notice for a whole day. And oh, I know what I'm gonna name you. I was just gonna look it up. I love the movie Zootopia, and the sloth is by far my favorite character. So you are being named Flash after the sloth from Zootopia. If you have not seen Zootopia, watch it. It is a fantastic movie. It seems like it's a kid movie, but it's really not. Well, it is, but it's a message that I think everybody in America lately needs to hear. Alright. Well, I saw Trash Bandit had an item, so I'm going to take that. Oranberry. Still usable. Alright, so let's take a look at the Rip Squad, just cause. What box are we in? We're in the Rip Squad, okay. So we have Clarence, Debbie, Gladian, Sparkles, Cuddles, Tamari, and China. Actually, no, China died. Sorry, I filmed the grinding montage for this episode when I was still at home, so like more than a week ago. China died in the friggin' grinding montage because I'm getting I'm getting salty all over again. So let's go view real quick China's murderer. So I was grinding up in here, and I try to like outsmart this guy, and he just snags me like right here. And well, I'm gonna get this berry since I'm here. Yes, snags me or snipes me, whatever you want to call it. And then I think. Oh, it was my Iran versus his Iran, and he mud slapped me. I thought a bulldoze would one shot. It didn't, but I still outsped. But my bulldoze missed because I got mud slapped, and he ended up killing China. I was very upset. I remember that pretty well now. I'm gonna switch Derp out front. Actually, no. This is gonna be a tough gym. Derp has to evolve. Even if it won't listen to me, it'll at least be semi-useful as a Gyarados as opposed to being useless as a Magikarp. Rocket Abe. I'm a fan. Oh, a Zorua. Alright. So I will go to Fatbat to see how much he'll obey me. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, so I'm going to Confuse Ray. Yep, there it is. Turn 1, that's great. Okay. Hopefully, it's not like an every turn thing. Okay, so that's not too bad. I'm gonna switch back to Derp, and then an Inkay. I have to go back to Fatbat, because it's 4 times weak to Bug. Side Wave? Why did I send a Poison type out against a Psychic type? Am I stupid? Okay. Oh, duh, it didn't tell me. Okay. Well, either way, a Bronzor. Drowsy's Cry, interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to... Will you have Levitate? Nope, you have this ability. Bronzor's Defense Rose. Wild... English. Enemy Bronzor's Wall Maker activated, so it now has a Reflect up. Interesting. So I'm going to go for Larvitar. And Bulldoze. No, well, no, because it fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? This is fun. I got confused too, didn't I? That's great. There it is. Yeah. Alrighty. Don't. Okay. So, question of the day, since I've been talking about my job quite a bit. Oh, wow. Burping. I'm talking about my job a decent amount this episode. I'm actually an RA at my school, which doesn't immediately sound like a job, but oh my word. We have been doing training from 9 a.m. until about 10. No, okay, that's a lie. Wow, that would be a lot. Or very little, depending on what I said. Anyway, from 9 a.m. until roughly 5 p.m. So it's, for the past week, it's been like a full-time job. That we don't get paid. I mean, we get paid, but like we don't see a check every week, which sucks. Like, the way we get paid here is, we get a free housing. We don't get the free meal plan, which kind of sucks because the meal plan, depending on which one you get, is like roughly $3 grand. But we get paid a stipend depending on how long you've been doing it. For your first year you get 600, second year 800, third year you get 1,000. Technically, this is my 3rd semester doing it, but here it only counts as my 1st semester because I spent my first 2 semesters at my old school doing it. So like a lot of the training and stuff I've already done, I've already been through a lot of scenarios that you see as an RA. And for anybody who doesn't know, like if any kids are watching, I really don't even know who my audience is because I have 10 subscribers. So I don't, anyway, that's another conversation. Anyway, an RA is somebody who does like programming and creates events for residents in like a dorm building at a college, and we're basically responsible for helping students with the transition to college or keeping them safe in college, pretty much. Like a lot of people compare us to like glorified babysitters, which is right and wrong. Like obviously, like we don't broadcast ourselves as babysitters, but some of the things we do are kind of babysitter-ish. So fortunately, that's gonna sound wrong if I keep saying that. I was gonna say, fortunately, none of my residents are here yet. Actually, no, I have a couple, like track and field students on my floor, and they were here already. I haven't talked with them much. They keep to themselves. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh. Okay, well, I remember reading about that glitch, where if you have that NK swagger, it crashes your game. So, what I'm gonna do, and I recorded, I'm doing this to relieve stress. Salt. Anyway, okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back through, and I will pick it up after that battle. I'll just have to keep resetting until I get through that battle without that NK using swagger and crashing my game. So, I will see you in just a second. Alright, so we are back. I just had to go through it one more time. I knew that it was going to be the second Pokemon, so I just switched Fat Bat out, and luckily he obeyed me twice in a row, and we got a 2-shot with Leech Life. And then her third Pokemon was a Snover. I discovered Snover literally bodies my entire team. Because Little Spoon, in this game, Razor Leaf is physical because there's a physical special split. And Little Spoon's, I went and healed after the battle also. Little Spoon's physical defense is trash. So she, got very hurt by Razor Leaf. Fat Bat's weak to ice. Larvitar's weak to ice. Flash is weak to grass. The only chance we would have had was Derp, because of Dragon Armor, both of its stabs are neutral to us. But Derp can't fight back. So, that was a scary battle. And did we just pick up a Metal Coat? Is that what I saw? Hot dog, alright. Don't you have like an NK crash game too? Oh. Alright, so that's easy enough. So I will switch out. I'll switch to Derp. That was a good switch. Now, we'll go Larvitar. And I'm gonna go Bulldoze. I'm gonna Screech it. Oh, it's a Pursuiter. That could have been bad. So now I'm gonna switch back to Derp. Don't, please. Okay, apparently it's just that one NK. That's kind of wild. I'm not complaining though, because I didn't want to have to soft reset again. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Derp, because Derp needs to level the heck up. It was another Zubat, so we're going to... No, I'm not going to go for you, because... Level 14, it definitely knows Leech Life. I don't know if it knows Bite or not yet, but we'll go to Larvitar, because Larvitar also knows Super Hike to move. Go back to Derp. Machop. That one kind of has to go to Fat Bat. That just got Meditate. Machop gets Meditate in this game. That's nuts. Fat Bat. Fat Bat, please. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. So we are going to... yeah, I'm going to go back and heal up. Oh yeah. I had to soft reset. Or no, I had to keep encountering until I found level 13 Slowpoke. And then while I was doing that, I found a Snow Route, and I'm like, oh, you know, a type that resists ice. Perfect. Although I guess no Slowpoke resists ice. And, you know, I would rather have Slowpoke than a Snow Route, but ice typing is just kind of interesting to have. Literally the worst type defensively. So I'm not overly worried about it. But my word. Alright. I didn't even check to see if this... what gender this one was. Okay, you're a male, so Flash actually works. Also, I almost, like, while I was speeding, when I went back to the Pokemon Center, I accidentally almost got an encounter in Ilex Forest. I didn't get the encounter, fortunately. But it was close. Okay. Oh, I thought I had to talk to you, but that's only in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So, okay, so this guy only has one Pokemon normally. It is Rocket Carl. But Carl. I don't even watch Walking Dead, and I know that pun. Anyway, Litwick. Do I stay? Cause I'm gonna stay. Oh, here we go. Okay, good. So I think the only Ghost type move it might know at this point in time would have been... oh, it's a Pursuiter. I don't have a choice because there's literally nothing that he can do. So we're gonna go to Larvitar. Okay. I'm gonna have to go get that encounter. Does your rival stop you? Or does he only stop you after the gym? Because if he only stops you after the gym, that would be great. That would seriously be fantastic, like if he didn't stop me right here. I don't even care what's happening right now. Okay. I think I'm going to start keeping track of how many deaths we actually have, because let's take a look. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 deaths before the second gym. Alright. Now the question is... do I try going to Ilex Forest? Because that would be the only decent place to grind up around here, because it's really hard to grind up outside of Union Cave right there. I could grind up in the well, I guess. But I don't think that would work very well. And I can get a new encounter, because we only actually have 4 Pokemon on the team. One of them's a Magikarp. And the other one is level 13, and weak to this gym. So, I'm going to save. If our rival tries to stop us, that'll be the end of this episode. We will start off with the grinding montage this time. It's going to be a really short episode if that's the case, and I hope it's not. Yep, there it is. Okay. Because I will lose right now. So I'm not going to scout his party. I'm not going to do anything. I'm literally going to reset and do some grinding. Okay, so I will see you in just... It won't be the end of the episode. I'll see how long these two segments were combined, and then... If it's not the end of the episode, obviously we'll see more. If it is, I'll do my blurb at the end. I'll just like film that separate. Okay. This has been a bad episode. Anyway, I'll see you in just a minute. Alright, so I decided we were at right around half an hour. But I decided that... Who was first in my party right now? I decided that I want to grind a little bit before the grinding montage. I don't want to... I want to actually do something this episode besides frig around in the cave. I'm getting out of that situation. Oh god, this is gonna be excruciating. There were Larvesta out here, I was right. Anyway. So... This is getting really tough. Honestly. Because... At this point... I'm probably just going to have to not care about having my Pokemon not obey me. And just make them so overpowered that it doesn't matter. That when they do attack, it's a one-shot. That's pretty much my option right now. And I hate doing that. I really, really do. But I don't see another option. I just don't. Because there's no way to get another encounter. Is there another way to get encounter? I don't think there's another place. We could go back to Cherry Grove, I guess, and fish there, but we would, well, we still only have the old rod, so we'd only get another Magikarp, which obviously doesn't help us. Then... Oh, I also forgot to ask the question of the day. So I was talking about my job, and that's what I meant to segue into the question of the day from there, but it just didn't happen. So like, what do you do for a job? If you work. If you don't, like, if you're a student, drop that down in the comments too. That's interesting. Being a student is a job. Like, it takes up so much of your time. Like high school, college, trade school, whatever. Like, being a student is a job. So like, people who can work full-time while going to school, like, bravo to you, man. Like, more power to you. Because I know I could not work 40 hours a week while doing what I do. Like, being an RA is technically, like, an around-the-clock job because somebody could come up to me at any time and have a problem and I'd have to deal with it. But, like, the time that I actually put into, like, my, like, sitting at our front desk or making door decorations, it probably only turns out to, especially, like, the building that I'm in the biggest building on campus. So, like, there's so many staff members. I have to sit at the desk once every other week and only 3 weekends a semester. So I am very, very fortunate. And they're all weekends that I'm fine with. So like, it's not like I'm doing something that weekend. Like, again, like I explained earlier, like, how being an RA works is that you, in exchange for getting paid, and I have a full-size room, and if you watch my my most recent Wi-Fi battle, will it have been the most recent one? Yeah, the most recent Wi-Fi battle, not BGC, but Wi-Fi. Then you will have seen, oh no. you pursue me. Don't you do it. You did it, but he didn't die. Okay, so note to self, just run from any pursuiter. Alright, anyway. Yeah, in exchange for that, we basically serve as, like, I guess I don't want to say babysitters, or, I mean, I already talked about being how we're, like, babysitter-ish. We also, like, are, like, emotional support to them, too, to our residents. I have space for 31 residents. I think I only have 29. Ish. I'm not... I have around there. I've less than 30. But we're basically just a resource for them to go to go between, like, all the campus stuff and them. But we also have to spend time at night sitting at our staff office in case anybody needs anything. So every other Wednesday, I have to sit down there from 9 until midnight. So it's literally only 3 hours of my time every other week. But also, it's if somebody were to come to me at 3 in the morning with a problem, I wouldn't be happy about it, but I would still have to help them. And you know, that's why I took the job. Like, I want to help people. That's like why I do stuff like this. And you know, like I've talked quite a few times. I want to say, I don't know how many, but about how I am a geologist. Or at least that's what I'm going to school for. And during my trainings, one of the hall directors, like the people who would be my boss but in another building, he said that because we were talking about some, like, he is, I think all of the hall directors have, like, an outside assignment type deal, because each of them seem to be pretty involved with, like, another department on campus. And he is involved with student conduct, so he's giving us a presentation about, like, rule violations and that kind of stuff, which isn't fun for anybody. By the way, real quick PSA, any college students see this, we don't like writing people up. That is literally the worst part of our job, because that means we have to do something. It means we have to do paperwork. It's like anybody who thinks that their RA is just being mean and writing them up for no reason, no. We hate doing that. That's extra work for us. Like, we don't go around looking to write people up. We don't want to do that. Anyway, little rant over. But how the geologist thing came up was, some of, like, the prohibited items were dangerous chemicals, and being a geologist, I have some, it's weakened, but hydrochloric acid, that you use to, like, identify certain minerals and certain rocks. So I asked him, like, what do you define as a dangerous chemical? Because I'm like, I have acid in my room, is that a problem? He was like, well, first he asked how strong it was, and he's like, if it's just for, like, if it's for that reason, he's like, don't worry about it. He's like, I'm a geologist too, so like I went for geology too, so I understand where you're coming from. So I really want to ask him about that, because I've thought pretty heavily, actually, about wanting to be a hall director, because I think that would be really fun and, like, really rewarding. So I'm probably going to ask him about that sometime, like, the next week, about, like, how he went about it, like, whether he ended up going to grad school for geology, or, because I know a lot of them go for, like, student affairs type deal. And, like, any students who are watching this, don't get overwhelmed with, like, all the college talk. You'll learn about it eventually if you go to college, or if you don't ever go to college, it won't pertain to you anyway. What am I even talking about right now? I don't know. I'm just really... Like, Little Spoon was... It seems anytime I become attached to a Pokemon, they die. Like, I loved China. I loved China. And I loved Little Spoon. They're both dead. I am astounded that Larvitar is still alive. Like, literally astounded. Like, I am There's no reason that he's still alive based on my luck this run. Let's see if Derp can take on a Zigzagoon by himself. We can. Hot dog. Okay, I really thought I just said that we got. I'm gonna heal Derp right now in case we run into another Murkrow. Okay, so now Larvitar is going to stop listening to us. So it's at this point that I'm probably going to call it an episode. I'll wait and see if Larvitar will stop listening to us, especially because Larvitar, we got him in a trade. I really expect him to stop listening to us. But I'll see. So far, he's fine. I'm just gonna run from Zubat because they don't give us nearly enough EXP. Here we go. Do I risk running? Or do I potion up? I'm gonna potion up and see what he does. Oh, yeah, okay. So, future reference, do not mess with Murkrows. They take lives. I said this was only going to be like 5 minutes, but I lied. You know, this is going to be an extra long episode today, I guess. And, like, the reason I'm doing this is mostly for my sanity, because I hate grinding, because I'm literally just sitting there button mashing on my controller. And I don't like that. Like, just sitting there in the quiet, doing nothing. Not that I'm talking a whole lot right now anyway. Because for me it is 11:56 right now. And I do have things that I should be doing, but I'm not. I'm kind of a bad egg. Kind of a rebel, if you didn't notice. Would it be easier? No, it wouldn't be. I was thinking if it would be easier, just like based on the kinds of Pokemon that are in the well. But Slowpoke would be hard to grind against for Larvitar. And Snorunt wouldn't be great either. I assume that it would know an Ice-type move at that level. Like, it wasn't super high level, but it was around like 13 or 14. So I would assume it would know like Icy Wind or something. Well, I'm kind of out of things to talk about. So after, you know, I'm gonna call this an episode. I'm gonna do some grinding. I really don't even know what I want to grind people up to. I really have no idea. Probably like 22 or 23. Like, I know that my Pokemon aren't gonna obey me. It's gonna be kind of a crap show. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Especially with the Pokemon that I have right now. Like, Larvitar sweeps this gym. Like, plain and simple. But I'm gonna need more than just Larvitar, especially because you can't leave. So that definitely makes things a lot more tricky. I want a Gyarados so we can at least resist Bug Stab. I'll take whatever this item is. Fat Bat's gonna be nice. Flash is gonna be pretty much useless, so I might not grind Flash. Yeah, so I'm probably not gonna grind Flash. I'm probably just gonna grind Derp, Fat Bat, and Larvitar. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video as much as I did, please, please, please like and or subscribe. Give Little Spoon and China a good solid like. Maybe even a comment if you're feeling up to it. Whatever you feel like. Anyway, until next time. Smell you later.